What's going on? Ophiuchus, how are you guys out there today? I hope and pray you guys are all well. Welcome to Ophiuchus and Me Tarot. It is currently 12:50 p.m. and it's Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. I appreciate every single last one of you guys, old and new. Hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. If you are new, I do Oracle, I do index cards, I do 3 decks of tarot. All right, so let's get started. All right. Intuition, number 15, equals to a 6 also. So do not ignore your intuition. Whatever comes through that mind of yours and you reevaluate it with your heart, it is meant to be. So here you have the number 22, and that's renewal. All right. So let's see what it means. Well, the book's version, whatever your mind and intuition told you at that moment is what you need to maybe focus on. So here we have it. It says whisper. Transformation doesn't occur in comfort. It says introspection. Every ending is also a beginning, and midnight is the time where the two meet. Sometimes that's when you have to shed your skin. You cannot fly if you are unwilling to release the weight of the past, pinning you to the earth. Your ego clings to familiarity. I laugh because that word came up in the last reading and I had to literally go Google it to pronounce it right. So anyway, your ego clings to familiarity, even if it's darkness, for it finds comfort in the known. You could stay there forever, but the safety is only an illusion, and your survival is not guaranteed. Of course, the unknown triggers fear for most of us, and sometimes for good reason. But is avoiding fear worth denying yourself growth? In truth, a rebirth requires effort, but it also comes with reward. Perhaps the anguish of an ending can correspond to the ecstasy of new potential. Push through the discomfort and say yes to the chaos. In order to break out of a downward spiral, you might be flung through the air, but as you land beyond the abyss, you'll be grateful you leaped. Your new skin will feel oh so smooth. So it says here, elements: letting go, skin, rebirth, unknown, the phoenix, opportunities, and the abyss. Okay? So, all about recalibration, starting anew, letting go of the old. Sometimes even we get caught in our ways of thought, and which I I'm not going to say messes with our outward display of actions or how we interact, but in a sense, you know, it can kind of alter. I don't want to say mess with, but alter the way we interact with individuals. Okay. And I'm going to be very honest, you know, because I've had to go through some things the past couple of days with my child and my teenager, and had to be trusting of the world to kind of help and not just think that I could do it all by myself, and have to have other people in the world help her through some things. And I've been, kind of closed off from the world, because of how much I understand about, the world and spirituality, and, this being a spiritual war right now at this time, and, all of those things. And, just kind of being so honest with my children, and maybe that energy rubbing off on them can kind of not be the best for someone that's coming up trying to decipher how to deal and how to interact with people, because it just comes off from what they see from me is I don't trust anybody, you shouldn't trust anybody. But there are good people in the world, that's where your discernment comes in. So I have to renew my way of kind of approaching, how I deal with my daughter in a sense, because I don't want her to be totally closed off from the world either, but to be able to just really kind of use her discernment, you know. And so I had to trust others in this moment in time too, that, I know there's good people, but it's just so hard, to find them these days, people that are compassionate, people that love God, people that are here for the greater good. So it was really good to talk to people that really genuinely cared about the things that they signed up to do as a profession, So, however the case, I really don't ever really share much on my end. I just get into the readings, but I felt that was important, and maybe it helps someone, also look at something a little bit differently in terms of what they're going through. So, however the case, guys, appreciate you. Oh, I was about to start too soon and grab those. Let's get to the index cards and see what we get. All praises to the Most High Power, YHWH, for everything, every day, every moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. We are here, aren't we? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's try again. We got a new day to do it better. I'll tell you why I laugh. I'm going to put them together just so I remember. So we have here on the next level. All right. What you waiting for? Stop playing already. All right. Let's see what we get. A little emotional right now, and that's all right. It's all right. Let the emotions flow, guys. It's not the end. But if it is the end, it's time for a renewal. All right. I mean the end, like the end of your life. It's not the end. We still have life, you know? It's just a moment, a part of your life that may be ending. Go dancing, and in the background, Michael Jackson's song just came on. Rock with you, Michael Jackson. The mask is still on. Okay. Well, if you have a mask on, go on and take it off. Let the world see who you are. Okay? Don't be afraid to be who you are. Okay. Here we go. Last pile. Is it a shared wound or a shared alignment? Someone needs help like yesterday. Don't be afraid to, if it is a loved one and you're sensing something, it's okay to get help. Even if it's yourself, it's okay. It doesn't make you any less of a person. We just sometimes can't do it all by ourselves. King of the castle. My king is the Most High. He is the king of my castle, okay? Who's the king of your castle? I don't know. Maybe you are yourself. And You know who the king is in your home. Okay, these do not go in here. I know. My daughter was in here. Okay, I'll let them stay just because. But those are definitely, oh my gosh, not locations. OMG. Oh my goodness. Not locations at all. But I'm gonna let them just stay. Just because they were in here. They'll be there for someone. I wonder why there were so many. I split it in half. Okay. Here we go. There goes another. Good God. Have mercy. Alright, let me just shuffle. Alright. And you could be from New Mexico, or you would like to visit. Alright, let's see what we get here, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Alright, let's see what we get. The first one we have here is you have a home office productive. And this is why I was laughing, because I was like, it may not, I mean, it's not the end. I said maybe in some cases it is the end. And then, oh gosh, I lost it that fast. Oh, here it is. Said I was going to keep them together. And then this one came out. All is well, okay? So, don't forget that. All right? You have the right solution. Brown sugar, baby, I guess high up in love, I don't know how to behave. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. You could be a housekeeper. New diet for a new you. Stay healthy. You like hiking on mountain trails, or you've been thinking about a new workout plan, hiking. Here it is. It's all bad. You've been going through some things, and that's okay. I would like to move past this. They bring you so much joy. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. That's Jamie Foxx. You drive a BMW or a Mercedes Benz or would like to purchase one? Wine and wine down, honey. A real friend you are. You will get past this stage in denial about how you feel. The time is here and the time is now. Someone is very disrespectful. Excuse me. The results will be shocking. Netflix and chill at her place. You went from a nobody to somebody in front of everybody without asking anybody. Tailor cut and clean, tailor made and clean cut. Irresistible. Life path number 6, you're all about your relationships, compromising, family, home, and nurturing. It's a yes. Yes is the answer. When opportunity knocks, answer. Because the devil is a lie. Someone's name starts with the letter T. Taylor, Tiffany, Tom, Tim, Tatiana. Sudden changes made. Be an ultrasound technician or would like to go to school for that. The conclusion is family reunion. There's an ex-lover lurking. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So many people sing that. These are cards that I have from the last reading. They got mixed up with the location. Maybe I did that. I don't know. But however, here we have it again. You could be an introvert. Blaming it on my daughter. Dog trainer. Have to attend conference meetings often. Yeah, maybe it was my... These are cards I remember from last time. Pray for them. Ice cream lover. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. I'm a mom. Are you a mom? If your mom is resting in peace like mine, my condolences. It's all right. It's all right. They're thinking of you. Someone's name starts with the letter A. Andrew, Anderson, Alyssa. Someone may be feeling damaged or broken, or there's been some items that got damaged or broken. But life is good. Don't forget that part. Someone could be materialistic. Leave it in the past. Next, you have a website, www.foryou.com. There's something that's unexpected. Spa day all day. Your glow up is glowing. Regretful behavior. Ammunition. Notified by email. Get to it. Get out with your friends. Cinderella energy. Reminiscing about the past. Catch a sunset. Really low key. Not a lot of friends. EMT on the way. What's your emergency? Organize a family function. Family reunion. Wear glasses and still can't see you. The streets are talking. Let them bark. You're very spontaneous. You bring me joy. Anita Baker. Couldn't think of it last time. Couldn't remember how the song went. Thinking about the right time. 2 Corinthians 7:1. Having, therefore, these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness and the fear of Yahweh, YHWH, all day. The mask is still on. Okay. Encourage others around you. Live in a small town. Someone's name starts with the letter M. Marcy, Margaret, Monique, Monica. You could be a content creator, Marcus. You're very passionate. Springtime. Been together since high school. Would you like to go? Somebody is trying to manipulate the situation. It's a new day. Someone is a comedian. There's an online purchase that maybe you just made. Someone's name starts with the letter G. Gwen, Gavin, Gregory. Transformations are happening fast. You have a garden or a green thumb. Don't miss that opportunity. A romantic getaway. Divine feminine. You fought a good fight. No need to fight anymore. The answer is within. There's some lack energy around. Telling it like it is. Period. Someone could be very immature. You will be heard. St. Mark 10 and 27. It says, And Yahushua, looking upon them, saith, With men it is impossible, but not with God. For with God, YHWH, all things are possible. So don't ever forget that. I call Jesus Yahushua. If you're like, who is Yahushua? Okay. Some people say Yeshua. I say Yahushua. Okay. Divine timing at play. Getting to the bottom of it. You're an entrepreneur. You carry yourself with dignity. Evolve. Stagnant energy around. Your color could be orange. That's the sacral energy color or sacral chakra color. Okay. You could be a liaison. And it's fate. Okay. And your location cards here are North America, Asia, Canada, Arkansas, Trinidad and Tobago, Argentina, Chile, Singapore, Puerto Rico, Vermont, and that's the U.S., and the last one here, China. Or you would like to go and visit one of these places. Okay. So literally the table is full. I had to move the phone and the decks of cards, but that's all right. It's just a lot of messages. Maybe you're only here for these messages. Not too sure, but I appreciate you for your time and your patience. So let's start. I'm going to get 3 of these before I start the tarot, okay? Karma. Um, hold on. This number though. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. One second. Hold on, really quickly. Okay. I have to get this other booklet so I can know what number this is. Temperance. Interesting. Temperance. So, karma, the good and the bad, weighing it all out, the balance of it all. The balance, the renewal. Even though it may be bad, it can be good, depending on which way you look at it. Being tempered in the moment, allowing things to run off and to receive new energy. You have the power. Speak your truth. Be who you are. Trust in God. Yes, Lord, trust in God. Okay. Interesting. This was our first card on our last read. And the number 4 in the tarot, well, 4 of swords, it represents healing. And she looks like she's healed, even though she looks frozen in time also. But, you know, she looks calm, peaceful. Okay. So, what's this first one? Oh, came back out. Yeah, so tempered. Being tempered. A complete balance of it all. Earth angel, too. Energy. Okay. She has an owl above her. Wisdom. Okay. All is well. Okay. You went from a nobody to somebody in front of everybody without anyone asking. The conclusion is all is well. Okay. I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. That's the name of my other channel, too, guys. What it do. All right. What's up? Check me out over there if you're not aware. Alchemy. Number 1, that's the magician card. Having all of the right resources. Didn't it say that up here? You have the right solution. You are the solution to your own story. But don't forget God, okay? Don't forget God, the divine order of it all. The one that makes it all happen, that weaves it all together, okay? Right here, right now, we are here, okay? Whatever it is, you will get past this stage. The devil is a lie. Allow God in and do his work and his magic also. Okay? Beautiful. I love it. All right. So here we go. I'm going to use the Sister Tarot deck to the Oracle. Okay? And these cards are created by Nat Gersberger. Girsberger. Says someone's name starts with the G. Well, her last name starts with the G. So here we go. Radiant Wild Tarot. That's the name of this deck. So let's see what we get. First deck. Let's see what we get. Ophiuchus today. Trying to catch up with your readings for April, because I didn't do that many in the beginning of the month. I was taking a break, being with myself and God, and I just need a break from time to time. Reevaluating, renewing, restoring, all of those things, you know. Don't ever forget self. All right, here we go. The Fool. Taking that leap, trusting that you can trust your heart, you can trust God. It will work out, you know? Ten of Cups. You have a big family. Organized family function, family reunion. You have love for your family. You want nothing but goodness for your family. You have a life path 6 over here. Relationships, family, nurturing. You're the one that keeps everything kind of balanced for your family. Three of Wands, though, interesting because this is the Karma card. And Three of Wands is having the foresight. So even if you don't see how things will work out right away, trust that God gave you the right ingredients, the right solution to make it work. Okay? The wisdom. He's giving you the wisdom. Don't deny yourself. Our first card was intuition. Follow your intuition. It will be okay. Lead with your heart. All right? Every day's not going to be perfect at all. Five of Cups. Even when you've been disappointed, every day's not going to be perfect, guys. It's all right. It's all right. Even when when things weren't clear, when people told lies and all of those things, nothing is perfect, okay? But you have a special power, which is your intuition, okay? Because I see the sword on this picture, biggest, just it stands out beyond anything. So you have your truth. You know how to, you speak well also. You know a lot. Your wisdom, your wisdom is what's going to help you put everything in order here. Okay? Matter of fact, what's the number 4? What is that? Oh, the number 4 is the emperor, the king of the castle. The main emperor is the Lord, the divine order of it all. Let me stop. Okay? I didn't come here to preach to anybody today, but maybe I am supposed to. For the world, for the sake of the world, we are here together, okay? But also in conclusion, the conclusion is that the divine order of it all is in control, okay? So you can put an end to the nonsense, okay? Come back and renew and make new and create a brand new, beautiful space. We all can, okay? We're here together individually, but still together. And each moment and each situation and interaction that we have, it makes a difference. It's that one person, one moment at a time type thing, you know. So here we are, changing the world together underneath the power of the Hierophant. This is my God card. There's so many different ways to look at this card. It could be the one that's leading people astray. It could be, you know, spiritual leader, spiritual knowledge, all these different things. Because this card came out in my last read, on my Sabbath read, and the way they describe the Hierophant is someone that basically is not who they say they are, you know. So there's a lot of different ways to look at that, you know. But anyway, I'm not going to get too wrapped up with that. This has always been my thought card and how I use it. So we're here together to make a change under the grace and the power of the one above, the greatest. Under his order, we will renew and restore the energies that are here, one person at a time. Okay. And with our good spiritual powers that we have and bestow, and we're energetic beings, we're here in the tarot space, and however that moves and operates, we're all here doing our part. Okay. However we do it, however the messages come out. So one needs to hear whatever they hear, because there has been a lot of grief amongst the collective. Okay, a lot of grief, and that's here. This karma, things may seem like it's all coming to an end. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But God says, fear nothing but him. Okay, everything will be okay. It will be. All is well if you believe it to be so. Don't allow man to pull you into a space of fear. Even when things are fearful, you don't know what's going to happen, the unknown. It's okay. Go and pray. Talk to God. Get in your corner. Get in your hermit space. Give it to God. Knight of Swords. So, in reverse. There's something that you want to say, but you don't know how to say it. You're afraid to say it. Even if it's just, to a family member. Maybe you see someone needs help. You don't know what to say or how to say it. You know that you're going to have to say it. Just be honest. You may need to rally up some other family members for support. Not too sure. But there's something that you want to get out. And you haven't done it yet because you don't know how to go, or you're not sure if you should. You don't want to ruffle any feathers. But if something is speaking to your intuition, it is meant for it to come out. Judgment. It's meant. It's fate. You have that card over here. Everything is fate. Okay? Everything happens for reasons, guys. I'm a firm believer in that. So here, Page of Cups. It could be a new interest, but something is on your heart. Something is weighing on your emotional space, okay? And the time is here. The time is now. Wherever that card was, I know we had it, okay? You need to tell it like it is. And I'm going to give you the ammunition to say it, okay? Get to it. Whatever it is. Streets are talking, let them bark, who cares? Okay, these sudden changes are being made, and they need to be made. There it is. The time is here. The time is now. Okay? Regardless if you feel it's all bad, it's not. Okay? You want to be a comedian and put your pain out and make people laugh at it and help you laugh too. I don't know, but you're stable. Okay? You're a very stable individual. You're grounded. You're the magician. You can turn anything into something good. You just give yourself the time and trust yourself and trust God. And whatever it is that you want to invest yourself or time into, or try something new, be a comedian, do tarot, I don't know, whatever. Dog trainer, it doesn't really matter. Wherever your heart is. Go back to school to become an ultrasound technician, a doctor, a therapist, it doesn't matter. Whatever you invest your time and space and heart in is going to be beneficial to you also financially. An EMT, you're needed here, honey. Knight of Cups. Receive the love that is coming down on you right now today. Even through this message, receive the love, okay? We all need love. Literally. We all need it. We shy away from it. We push it away. We don't know who to trust, but one day at a time, one person at a time, all right? Six of Cups. Maybe some people is trying to come back into your life. Well, use that power of discernment. Hey, how you doing? What's up? You feeling it, you feeling it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not saying you got to take it from everybody, but be open to it. Okay, here we go. Here's the second deck, guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. Today, this is a special vibe of a day. I feel this reading. I really do. And whoever catches this message, love you guys. Appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for everything. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And of course, tell me if you like. I appreciate it all. Here we go. Here's the second deck, guys. Let's see what we get. You're making a change out here, all right? Just know that. As long as you're being yourself and not totally all the way closing yourself off, you know. When you have moments to be you and open up, it's all right. Even if you're an introvert type of person, you know. Maybe the people that come to your house and do work on your house or come and walk your dog, you know. Just, you know, be a little bit more open. You know, it's all right to open up. How you doing today? You all right? You know, you may need to let something off your chest and feel comfortable enough to talk to you because you asked them how are they doing. So here we go. Let's see what we get. Justice. Balancing. In the background of this song, she's just said compassion for how other folks speak, allow them tolerance, knowledge, compassion for the fact that we just ain't a pronoun, something like that. And the name of the song is Rise by Richard Earnshaw. Yeah, we gotta rise to the occasion. We have to rise to the occasion. Balance, justice, be fair, you know, use our discernment, all of that. So here's your Knight of Swords here in reverse. So your first one here is, come on, go ahead and say it. That sword, your knowledge, your wisdom, your power, your strength, your voice. Say it. Say it. You've invested in this life. You've poured into yourself. You've poured into others. Seven of Pentacles. You've worked hard to get where you're at. wherever you're at. You've worked hard to get there. So here you have the Three of Wands in reverse. One somewhere, I think it was here, next to the Ten of Cups. You have Three of Wands in reverse. Like you just don't know how you're gonna make something work with someone or how to move forward. You don't know what to say. So here it is again. You may really be stuck on that, like you can't see it or something like that, you know, like you're stuck in limbo, trying to really figure out how to move here. But like I said, maybe you need to go into hermit, go pray about it, ask God to give you a sign, ask Him to give you something on how to see it, because you feel really blindfolded right now, like you don't know which way to go or how to make a quick decision. And it may not be needed for you to make a quick decision, but if it is, for whatever reason, you do have enough wisdom within yourself and how you really truly feel. And if you need to go with whatever it is, where your intuition is leading you, and speak your truth. Queen of Swords. Okay. And at the bottom, you have Eight of Wands. Where did it say that? It said things will be moving. You know, it says sudden changes made. Rapidly, things will be moving from here on out. Transformations, things unexpectedly happen. All things before the good. Okay? I believe that. Here's our last deck, guys. I appreciate you. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Right out the box, we got the Hierophant. Give it to God. Stay in your spiritual space of it all. And continue to learn and grow. And be in the moment. And being balanced. Centered and tempered. All right. Nine of Swords. Stressed out. Losing sleep. Not really knowing what to do. Like I said, maybe some people lied to you. Some people betrayed you. You know, even in your own family. And you're trying your best to work past that. You want to have love. You want to have compassion. You want to get them help. You want to be the one to balance it all. Or help people learn how to balance it all. It's going to require you just to say what you need to say, though. You would like people to work equally with you. That's your idea. But you may have to be the one to give and pour into others still at this time. You may be needed in that way. For things to be successful. So your first card was Ten of Cups, an upright. Now it's Ten of Cups in reverse. So there's some discomfort somewhere in your family home, your family life, you know. And you're not sure how to renew it, you know. how to restore the unity, to restore the love, to restore the trust. But you're the piece. You're that piece that's needed for the puzzle to come back together and be complete. You're the special ingredient that's going to make everything sweet again. I know sometimes it's hard being that one, the chosen one of the group, you know, but God chose you because you can handle it. Five of Swords. You see, that truth is going straight up. No matter how hard the stress of it may be, or how anxious you may get from all of the worrying at night and wondering if you're taking the right approach, or wondering if you should take the approach or you should just leave it be where it's at and let everybody figure it out on their own. You come with the truth. You have a special way of conveying a message. That's how you're going to pour into this person, or these people, or whatever it is. Your intuition is speaking to you. That was our first card at the bottom before we even started. The High Priestess knows exactly what's needed. God is speaking directly to you, or your angels are speaking directly to you. Still messages coming from the higher realms of. Yeah. So there is definitely problems, and you feel like everything is all bad or endings are happening, but that is okay. This is a sign of something good, actually, because once it burns all the way down, it's behind you now. The past is in the past. Next, we have to rebuild. We're going to rebuild something better. We're going to do better. We're going to stand stronger this time. We're going to come together, and nothing is going to, bring a tower anymore, because we're all on the same accord. We all are, thinking alike. Six of Pentacles. We're all working together. All right. Yes, Lord. At the bottom, Judgment. Raise your hands and be thankful that the Lord is here. All praises to his name. YHWH all day, every day. Love you guys. Appreciate you. See you later. Bye-bye.